Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 191st. Thank you so much for joining in today and helping us achieve another success. We are 9 sessions away to complete our 200 sessions. This is, I think, itself a success. We are not a club, but we are from different clubs. Here we are helping each other to become impromptu speakers. No matter how challenging the life is, but every day we have another challenge. To handle that, we have to think quickly in seconds and respond. And this is where we are helping ourselves to become an impromptu speaker, where we can speak our answer to our conversations meaningfully. So, ladies and gentlemen, you will be speaking for at least 1 minute and maximum for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. For the rest of the session, you will be observing silence and listening to other people, becoming better communicator and public speaker. Thank you so much. Today, you will be managing your time for yourself, by yourself, with the estimation, of course. But today, our topics master is our very diligent, a very regular, a very supportive member and Toastmaster Geeta Kashyap. Please put your hands together to welcome with thunderous round of applause to Toastmaster Geeta Kashyap. Welcome, Toastmaster Geeta. You need to unmute yourself, please.
Oh, sorry. Good evening to all my global impromptu family members for the 191st session of the meeting. Now, impromptu speeches help us to improve our communication and listening skills. At the same time, it helps us to improve our creativity. It helps us to think on the feet. Now, it's said that empty mind is a devil's workshop. So let us not keep our minds empty. Let us give some exercise to our brains. And with that, today I am your table topic master, and the word for the day is liminal. Liminal, which means relating to a transitional or initial stage of a process, or occupying a position at or both sides of the boundary or threshold. So I would like all of you to use the word of the day as much as possible, liminal. So with that, we begin with our impromptu speeches. I would like to invite our first speaker, Toastmaster Prashant. And the topic for you is, the topics will be on creativities. Like for impromptu, I can give you any topic. You can speak, just take out the power word in that. And you can speak anything that comes into your mind. So my first topic is, if you were a black rose. If you were a black rose. Over to you, Toastmaster Prashant.
Thank you, Geeta ma'am, and greetings to all my global into friends. So basically, for me, the topic is, if I have to imagine if I were a black rose. So very interesting topic, Geeta ma'am. So I never thought, basically, so far the rose is concerned. So the one of the rose resembles with the love is the red rose. So everyone want to be loved so far, and everyone's want to take care of it, everyone. So if I have to imagine to become a black rose, then I would prefer to imagine I become the rather than black rose, I would prefer to become the red rose only, rather than black rose. But if I have no choice to become a black rose, then we have to go with it, because imagination is imagination, and we have to think, how can I, with the help of black rose, how can help the society? How can I resembles the represent to how help the society with the black rose? So sometimes to protest to something, black is the representation for the same. So maybe sometimes we are not agree with our political thoughts, or anything. Then in that case, maybe I think I could support the whole society to give the resemblance with the black rose. that's the thing comes into my mind. Over to you. Thank you, Geeta ma'am.
Thank you, Prashant, for that amazing take on the topic. It was wonderful. Yes, rose is a symbol of beauty and love and fragrance. Our next table topic speaker will be Savita ma'am. So, Toastmaster Savita, the topic for you is if you are a mirror, if you imagine yourself to be a mirror.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Geeta, and my greetings to everyone present here. Imagining myself to be a mirror. Imagination can go anywhere, and mirror can be anything. Yes, if I myself, I feel that I can reflect anything, then the reflection would be all positive things. If given a choice that I have the capacity to reflect anything, I would say that I reflect the positive things in a person, showing everyone, yes, these are the good qualities in you. See that, hold them, and go ahead in life. Don't bother about the negative things. Positive things matters us a lot, and they give us more encouragement. If I am a mirror, then everything will be seen like as they are actually. But the capacity or the potential to reflect only positive things. Hope I could have had that capacity in me. Yes, it is difficult. It is imagination. So imagination can be anything. So why not to imagine something which I wish that positivity should be reflected so the world becomes a better place. People become better in every way. There is a happiness everywhere. There is a more love. There's more understanding because positivity only reflects and gives and passes on, transmits positivity. Thank you. Back to you, table topping master, Geeta.
Amazing take, Savita. It was really wonderful to reflect only positive, only beauty and positive. Only if we were a mirror and we could reflect only positive, wonderful. Life would have been so beautiful. Next, I would like to take Shushant Gopinath. Shushant Gopinath.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, you are audible. But I can't see you. Okay, here I can. Shushant, your topic is if I were a ship without an anchor. I were a ship without an anchor.
Thank you, ma'am. If I was a ship without an anchor. Actually, what is an anchor? It is something that's make the ship stay at one place. And I think I'm happy that I'm a ship without an anchor because we need to be let free in order to explore the world. At the same time, I will never say that a ship should never have anchor because it needs to have one as well. Everything comes by patience. We can't do everything. If we know everything, it's good. But it's not something that we need to do everything so fast, right? When we know maths, it is not meant that we need to do a 5-minute sum in just 1 minute. It needs to be taken the time to do it properly. Though we know it, we still need to take some time in order to check whether we have did it properly. And that's where everyone makes mistake. Doing it fast may make us think that, okay, we know that. And I hope that I did it correct. So we don't check on it, but we need to check on it. Just like that, a ship definitely needs an anchor. Because what if a car doesn't have a brake? It keeps on going, right? It's just like that. Every ship needs an anchor so that it stops in one place, waits for a minute, checks, explore its place, and then once again sail its way. That's what every single human being also is supposed to do. We need to go in a journey, stop in a place, explore it, and once again go on. This Toastmaster is just like a fuel to our journey. Use it wisely, friends. Over to the table topic master.
A great take, Sushant, really amazing. Yeah, we should not be a ship without an anchor, but of course, we all need an anchor to control ourselves. Otherwise, we'll be roaming about here and there. My next speaker will be Sherman Perez.
Yes,
So,
madam.
Yeah. Your topic is if you were a book, imagine yourself to be a book.
Yeah, Madam Table Topic Master and Global Info Friends, I can be a good book to read anybody, to give the knowledge or give the creativity things. Or I read a book recently called Built to Last, one of the best books in the business people, entrepreneurs should read all these things. And also it says if you can read a book for a week, you can read 52 books for the year. And reading only you can get what do you call this, knowledge or the power. The knowledge is power. So we don't know why actually it says the 50% of the population in the world doesn't know how other people are living. So you get a lot of things if you are reading and adding something to your knowledge. And also after reading, you can support your relatives or so people who are depending from you and give your advices. And also education is to have a proper education, you have to read books. Only you get the knowledge. Otherwise, if you listen to another person and you forget and keep the record as a book, like we can say the Toastmasters magazine you can keep as a book, and it's like Bible. All the magazines you are getting, and a lot of good things coming to your communication or leadership skills, and you can improve all these things reading. And when you are in a isolated place, I was in an isolated place recently because of COVID. I had a chance to read all these magazines and got some new ideas and creative things or imagination. Imagination also, reading a book, you can there are some books for imagination or visualization. You can see the Olympics, athletics, or the people who are coming for games. They can see in advance how they are going to perform. So looking at this imagination or visualization, reading a book, you can achieve something. You can win a person. You can win that event. That's what happened to, I think, all the Olympics or any other games or any things, visualization. So over to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Sherman. That was really good. Books give us a lot of knowledge, it helps enhancing our vocabulary. Well, the next speaker would be Pratyush. Pratyush, your topic is if I were a study table. If I were a study table.
If I were a study table, then I must have been so much strong that I will be able to keep that load, because it is a very responsible load. A person who is reading or educating himself is highly reliable on me, and I must focus myself that I am giving that person what he wants. If I fall down, if I am unable to take that responsibility, then I will put the other person in trouble. And that is where the challenge starts. I will like to challenge myself so that I do not keep the other person in a position where he will go blank. Because if I do not give him the required amount of anecdotes he needs, then he will not consider me. If I am taking a responsibility, then I must stand until the responsibility is complete. And that is what we all must learn from a study table. Many people find friend in books. Why? Because whenever they go to the book, they find that someone is carrying the huge load of those books. Someone is there who is providing him a good friend. And this is a very responsible job. If I were a study table, it will be a highly responsible job for me. And it is really difficult for me to imagine myself as a study table because I have not done something so much responsible in my life till now. And I will be happy that if I get that challenge to become a study table. Thank you, and back to you.
That's great. Yeah, study table has a big responsibility to play. They keep a lot of load on themselves. And let us at least respect that study table by keeping it neat and clean, by dusting it time and again. Well, our next speaker, we don't have anybody else. Let me see. Ajay, yes, Toastmaster Ajay. Your topic, are
Go
you
ahead.
there, Ajay?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, right, fine. Your topic is, if I were a luxury car.
Wow. First of all, a very, very, very good evening to all the Global Impromptu members here. If I were a luxury car, wow. Trust me, I would be the most happiest person on this earth being a luxurious car, because I not only would be always wanted, would be the desire of people. People would definitely want to possess me. I would have high value because I'm a luxury car. I would have the best interiors, well dressed, well done, customized. I would be looking handsome and beautiful, interior as well as exterior. People would look at me and say, wow, what a one of a kind piece. This is the luxury car I want. And when somebody would really use me, I would give that joy to that person of being seated in me, on me as a luxury car. And not to mention, well, I would be a little bit blushing maybe, or may feel something nice when beautiful ladies would be sitting along in the car. It would be wonderful, it would make me even much more better. So yes, being a luxury car would be, I think, a dream come true if I were given an option to become something. And not just any ordinary luxury car. I would probably love to be in the royal family, in the royal family, a luxury car. And that would be the most beautiful colors around me, the most beautiful, as I said, it would be something which any individual at first sight would say, here it is, I love this car. And what more can you ask in life than everyone who looks at you and says, okay, I love you. That's the most beautiful thing you can hear, isn't it? So definitely, it would be fantastic if I could be a luxury car. Over to you, Geeta. Thank you so much.
Such an amazing take. Yeah, you would certainly want beautiful ladies to sit inside the car because it's a luxury car and everybody would be happy to sit there, right? So now, next, I would like to call Barani. Barani.
Sorry, my name's actually Bhavana. I didn't rename myself.
Okay, Bhavana.
Yeah.
I think, okay, Bhavana. Sorry, I pronounced your name wrong. So your topic is, if you were sunglasses, if you were the sunglasses.
If I were sunglasses, I mean, like, I'd probably be shady. I'd be, so like, I have to be on people's faces all day long. It's kind of weird. It's kind of creepy, like, and there are some people, like, also, I'll be attacked by the sun. It won't be the person's eyes who would be attacked by the sun. I'll be attacked by the sun. I'll be sad about that. And it's and I'll have to, I won't be able to have a life. I'll have to be in a sunglass first, and then I have to come. When I do come outside, I have to be next to the sun. That, and also global warming is going on slowly, even more hot. So like if I wore sunglasses, it would be very awkward and weird and creepy to me if suddenly one day I woke up as sunglasses on my bed. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavna. Thank you so much. Our next speaker is Akib.
Hi, ma'am.
Akib, yeah. Okay, the topic for you is you are a bird without wings. Imagine yourself to be a bird without wings.
Thanks, Toastmaster Geeta, for giving me this opportunity. I'm still in my liminal space when it comes to Toastmasters. Given this opportunity, imagining myself a bird without wing. So this is contradicting with my own belief. I feel that I'm a person with a wing. So it would be very difficult for me to adjust. It's like having no freedom at all. So mostly you can, when you go in real life, you can see chickens, they don't fly because of their heavy weight. They're unable to see the world. So if there is no view, if I don't have freedom to move around, it will be like the life will be a hell lot of prison. So going around with a bird, I can imagine myself having no freedom at all. It is like unable to see, unable to grow. You cannot move around. People are looking at you. People are flying, and you can only feel jealous of other birds flying. You are sitting on the you are sitting on the ground. You can only walk. You can only walk and see that so many birds, they are flying. They can, and they are roaming around. But here, I am sitting in this stage, and I don't have all those freedoms. But there is something which I also have, and I can say that while being on the ground, all my ambitions are grounded. I'm not daydreaming. I'm very much positive that tomorrow I may not be able to fly, but whatever dream I'm able to see, that dream I will able to achieve. So that is my take on the topic. Over to you, ma'am.
A very good attempt. Now, it's true, with a bird without wing is really a sad situation, but we are not supposed to give up. Even if we are human beings without our limbs, we have to still continue our journey, whatever be the case. In a cage, still they have to keep expecting and hoping for a better future. A very good take from your side. Now, next, can you help me? Anybody left now?
I think
can see
Deepa
very-
is there. Naveen and
Okay, yeah,
Deepa.
Deepa is there. Deepa, right. Deepa,
Yes,
are you there,
ma'am.
Deepa? Yeah.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, now your topic is, if you were, imagine yourself to be crackers.
People celebrate Diwali in India with a lot of crackers. I mean, when I was growing up, you should listen to the sounds that were coming from the streets. It was like there was a war zone. In fact, funnily enough, in a news channel, there was a conversation happening between a foreign reporter and an Indian reporter. And the foreign reporter asked, "Are those gunshots?" That's the impact of crackers and the celebration we find in crackers. Unfortunately, crackers have a side effect. They celebrate, but they give out those smoke and pollute the air around. And given every one of us want to do it, the whole atmosphere becomes completely clouded. And we realized very soon we have other ways to celebrate. We needn't be crackers all the time. We can use lamps. We can use that little flicker of light and decorate our houses and look at this beautiful sight. There are different ways to celebrate. Crackers are one, lights are another. And that's how there was a huge transformation in the places around me. The amount of transformation, I must say, is really mind-blowing. I never expected that in my lifetime, Indians would reduce so much of crackers in their lifetime. I hear so little noise nowadays. I see those sparkles celebrated together, the lights that come out together, and that's how it should be. It's okay not to be a cracker all the time. It's okay to be a cracker sometimes, because making that noise is required at key moments. That's when you get appreciated even more. Be the light always and be the cracker a few times. Miss Topics Master.
Great, amazing. Very nice take on the topic. So now, who is the next speaker? Can anybody tell? I think everybody is done.
Toastmaster Naveen is there.
Toastmaster Naveen. Okay, thank you, Savita, for helping me out. Toastmaster Naveen, the topic for you is, if I were a fan in a girls' hostel. A fan in a girls' hostel. Ceiling fan. A ceiling fan in a girls' hostel.
All right. Fellow Toastmasters, mankind has always had one particular nature. That is, whatever you restrict them, they always get attracted to that. Of course, now I'm being given an opportunity to be a ceiling fan in the place which is most restricted for me. So, of course, would I not really take it as an opportunity of a lifetime? Of course, I would. Of course, because a thing which has always been restricted, for which, even the best of guards and the best of fences have always alienated me to the place of entering, that place has been granted by our table topic master. So of course, I should make this opportunity, and I should and of course I should take the best opportunity for it. So what would I really do if I would get an opportunity of being the ceiling fan in a girls' hostel? Of course, the first thing which I would do is, of course, I would have to get a proper eyeshadow to know when to really make my see and when not to see. Of course, I wouldn't want to be dubbed as a shameless man or as a shameless Toastmaster. Of course, I would have to report back to my fraternity. And of course, when I would have to report back to my fraternity, I would want to do that with the sense of dignity. And let me tell you, whether I be a fan or anything, but I have to maintain that. And the second thing is, of course, I would be responsible as my prime responsibility to maintain coolness amongst all the crowd over there, wherever I have to serve. And of course, as a Toastmasters, we are ingrained with this particular theme of respect, integrity, service, and excellence. So I would uphold my principle, even if I were a fan, and I would maintain proper dignity, give my proper excellence, my proper service, and to serve selflessly with the spirit of servant leadership wherever I am. But nevertheless, I would again report back over here to my as to what my findings were over there and how my lifestyle was over there for a change. Over to your table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Naveen. Yes, a fan can be give a very cooling effect to everybody. So my next speaker.
I think Kumudu has joined.
Kumudu has joined, right. Kumudu, the topic for you is Kumudu there? Can I hear you? Hello, Toastmaster Kumudu?
Yes. Hi.
Yeah, fine. Imagine yourself to be a wide ocean. A wide ocean. Did you get the topic?
I didn't get the topic. Can you kindly?
Yeah, it's a wide ocean.
Hi.
Wide ocean. I'll just write down. Imagine yourself to be a wide ocean. I put it in the chat.
Right. Okay. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to everyone. I can't imagine that if I'm at the white ocean, the things I can do to all the universe. It's if I can be that, it's a priceless, because according to this situation, if I get the global effect we are suffering, in that moment, if I can do something to the one person even, it's the much better thing in our life, because we came into this world, this earth, for the God has given the gift for this, my life, even your life, that is our life. So in this short period, our life is very short, but in that short period, we can do the many more things with the zero cost. We have to think about that, each and every moment. If I can do something, if you can do something, that's the great, that's the most thing as a human we can do each other in this short period. So I'm grateful. This is my life. This is a gift for me. I promise to myself, to be honest, every moment I want to be a good human, the sincerity, kind person, to help each other, at least even the nice smile. Over to you, Geeta, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. So next speaker will be, who's the next speaker?
I think Amjad ji.
Last? Okay. So Toastmaster Amjad ji here.
Yes, I'm here, ma'am.
Yeah, the topic for you is, if you go to paradise and meet Adam and Eve, what would you go to? Paradise, and you're meeting Adam and Eve. What will be your conversation with them?
Thank you so much, Madam Topics Master. If I go to heaven and I happen to meet our father and mother, Adam and Eve, I would be, of course, feeling grateful that the first man and first woman landed on this planet. I'm privileged to meet them. They are my father and they are my mother. And what else I can expect? Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And definitely, inshallah, with my deeds, with my sacrifices, with my diligence, with my honesty, I will go to heaven and I will definitely meet it. This topic is given to me for a reason, and reasons we don't plan. Reasons happen by nature. And this is coinciding. Inshallah, I will meet them, and I will meet you all as well. Let's all do some good deeds and meet there and live another life over there. No one has explored that, but we can imagine. And we all know we can make our life heaven, and we can make our hereafter heaven with our intentions, good intentions, helping people. And if you want to live longer in this world, even after we die, trust me, that's only one way to help people. Help them at least with your good advices, nice words, with your good living, with your gestures. That's it. We don't have to feed people with spoon. We don't have to give them money. We don't have to give them material things, but good advices, honest opinions. Just tell them, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are unique, these things will help us go to heaven. And inshallah, I pray to Allah Almighty, we will all go to heaven and we'll meet there together. We'll make another meetings over there, and we will definitely meet Adam and Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be feeling privileged to meet my father and my mother, our father, our mother, Adam and Eve. Thank you so much for giving this beautiful topic and letting me express my feelings. Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye. You are on mute. Sorry for.
Okay, thank you so much. It was straight from the heart. I could feel your emotions there. Thank you. So now the topic for me, anybody can give.
Someone else has joined right now. You can give him the topic as well, I believe. If I'm not, what's his name? Ranjit, if I believe. Then we can give you the topic, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, Ranjit. Ranjit, the topic for you is, just 1 minute. Imagine yourself to be a radio. Imagine yourself to be a radio.
Thank you. Yes, imagine to be a radio.
Yeah.
So when I thought I am the radio, so that means something we have to give the society and the world to something benefited for the all the society. So that in that term, I believe we all we have to give something long lasting things. Otherwise it will be without drastical things. So nowadays we can see a lot of arguments going here and there, but there is no benefit for the society or the personals. Main thing, when we are talking about something or we are putting some words from our mouth, we have to think twice and third time. Then only we have to put outside. Otherwise, it will be hurt somebody, or as well as it will be very crucial thing other people's. So in that terms, we need to think our behaviors as well as what we are talking about the society. So that in that terms, I believe it will be better to, if you don't have to talk something, better to you keep your mouth shut and listen to the other people's what they are saying. That's why we have one mouth and two eyes. Over to you.
Thank you, Ranjit, for the take of the topic. Yes, radio is very helpful to everybody. We can get the news, we can hear music, we can even dance to the tune of the music. So with that, now I wait for my topic.
No, Toastmaster Geeta and one Parag is also there.
Okay, fine. Toastmaster Parag, the topic for you. Okay, the topic for you is, it's a very simple topic. If you are, imagine yourself to be a fridge.
Refrigerator.
A refrigerator, okay, that's a better word, thank you. A refrigerator.
Okay. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and guest members. So what if I am act as a fridge, or imagine if I need to play a role of fridge, a materialistic instead of human. So what the human thinks about all the apparatus that they have invented and getting used for their own need. They kept it originated or invented from a long. They were having the fresh of a spring water, running water, and after that, at the change of weather or the change of geographically, they decided to make it cold for their own use. they invented the earthen pot, they decided the surahi or another form of earthen pots, and then they came up in the mechanical world with the refrigerator, which condense it, cool it to up to the some temperature, and it gives you freshness for particular period. So that, okay, at least in the urban society or urban world, you don't need to find about or worry about at least those time period. But still those freshness, if you are seeking, you can get it in the rural world without it, and those only you have to manage 1 or 2 days. But if you are stuck in urban, you need to depend on me. I can keep you serving for longer duration, but you need to pay the price of it. Maybe the health benefit. You might not get what you get against the freshness of the food. Maybe only for the cold water, if you are seeking, you will get it. But if you are seeking the quality, I don't think I am the right person. You need to depend on the nature. Over to you, Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, we do need fridge these days. We do need a refrigerator, though earlier in the rural, even today in the rural areas, they don't need the refrigerators. They are still happy with the running water. So those things are really amazing. But now we cannot do without a refrigerator. So we are getting more and more materialistic, more and more mechanical in our lives. Totally dependent. So any new joiner, anybody who has joined?
Yeah,
Toastmaster Anne.
Toastmaster?
Anne.
Anne, okay, Anne. Toastmaster Anne. Imagine yourself to be a mosquito repellent. Imagine yourself to be a mosquito repellent.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmasters and guests. Myself as a mosquito repellent. Mosquitoes, these are small, tiny animals that also are looking for survival. Unfortunately, the human being is not so friendly to them because they think the mosquitoes are not friendly to them. So they have to employ me as a mosquito repellent to send away the mosquitoes. As a mosquito repellent, I am meant to send away mosquitoes. But there was this one time when I was supposed to be repelled. And if the person who was supposed to have repelled me did that, I would have been eliminated altogether. This was the time I was traveling in the bus, and I didn't know that the ticket I had was supposed to have expired. I thought it was still on. So somebody, the inspector, was supposed to send me out of the bus, but I was going to go to, they were going to leave me on the way in a place that I didn't know. And if that person hadn't been merciful to me, if that person had not considered my plight, they would have thrown me off the bus and I would have been lost in the wilderness, and probably I would have lost my life. That taught me a lesson that sometimes we've got to be merciful even when we are given duties to repel those kinds of people that we think are not needed. As a mosquito repellent, I would sometimes make sure that I'm not so strong as to repel all the mosquitoes, because even the mosquitoes need to survive. Toastmaster.
Great. That was really a great trait. Even the mosquitoes need to survive. If we finish them all off, they are creatures created by God. Thank you, thank you. So now, anybody else?
I think done. Only you are left.
Okay, okay,
Who's
fine.
going to give topic to Toastmaster Geeta? Not Toastmaster Naveen. DTM Naveen is giving.
Okay.
Okay, Toastmaster Geeta, your topic is a tree's beauty lies in its branches, but its strength lies in its roots.
A tree's beauty lies in its branches, but its strength lies in its roots. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Naveen, for the amazing topic. Yes, the beauty of the tree lies in its branches, but the roots need to be very, very strong. We cannot. How can the tree survive if its roots are weak? So, whatever we are today, it's all because of the roots. Our parents, it is the parents. If they are working hard with us, they are the ones who had everything in life. No doubt that the branches are surviving beautifully. They may be beautiful. They may give a lot of fruit, lovely fruit, juicy fruit, satisfying everybody. But if roots were not strong, they would never been able to, nobody would survive. So the roots, we have to be very careful about what we are going to become later. Parents have to be extremely careful. Roots are the parents. They have to be careful what education they are giving to their branches, what kind of life the children are leading. It is all because of them. If the parents are not careful, if they keep criticizing this, parenting is the most difficult task today. It's extremely difficult. No, I can tell you very much because I'm a teacher, and the parents would come with so many different kinds of problems you cannot even imagine. A number of problems that they are facing. But parents have to be strong. They cannot be rude. They cannot be extremely strict. They cannot be very lenient. So they have to have a very balanced approach towards there's a very thin line which we have to be very careful with. So parents, the roots have to be extremely strong, or else the branches are going to scatter. A little blow of the wind, a little storm, and the branches are going to shatter and fall. So if the roots are strong, they can fight any kind of weather, any kind of storm. They can stand boldly and strongly and face everything in their life if they have the support of their parents. The roots have to be very, very strong. Back to you, Toastmaster Naveen, for that amazing topic. Thank you.
I think Sunita has joined Toastmaster Geeta.
Okay. Toastmaster Sunita, a topic for you is, okay. Life is one-time offer, use it well. Life is a one-time offer, use it well.
Thank you. Good evening to all the impromptu family members, and good evening, table topic master Geeta. Life is a one-time offer, use it well. It's a true statement, but do we make the best use of what we have? The sad reality is that we keep putting off till tomorrow what we can do today, and we keep thinking that you have an endless number of days left. But all of us have to realize that we are here on a short visit, and we've got to do the most we can in this little time that we have. So relish it, enjoy it to the full, do your duties, take up your responsibilities as well, but learn to enjoy life also. Sometimes we get so caught up in our daily life. There was this article that I had read about a nurse interviewing people on their deathbed. And all of them had only things to say like, I wish I had spent more time with my family. I wish I had spend more time on myself. So what happens in life is we are so caught up with making life good for others as well as saving for the future, we forget that this is a short journey and we need to make the best use of what we have. And because of that, we really don't enjoy life. We are, going in circles trying to get that wealth which we are not going to really enjoy because of the short stay. So what we need to, all of us need to remember is we are here for a short time. We enjoy, we do what we are supposed to do. Don't forget your duties, do your duties, face your responsibilities, but learn to remember to enjoy life whenever you can and make the best use out of it. Contribute to society, do whatever you can in the time that you have. Over to you, table topic master. I'm sorry, there's some disturbance here.
No, you were audible and visible, very clearly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, life, you get it only once and we should make the best use of it. It's very short. Let us learn to make the best use of our time that we have. Yes, anybody else?
I think we are done.
We are done. Anybody wants to take up another topic, I can give. Anybody volunteers? There's still 10 minutes. Anybody wants to take up? You can volunteer.
DTM Naveen has one.
Okay. DTM Naveen, the topic for you is, you are a high heel sandals on the feet of a beautiful girl. High heel sandals.
Okay. Fellow masters, it is the most privileged day for me. First, I got to become a fan. I became a fan, and now I'm becoming a high heel sandal of a beautiful girl. Well, as they say, that life gives you a comb after you lose your hair. So, nevertheless, I have got the opportunity, but it is 30 years too late. Had I got this opportunity 30 years earlier, it would have been a miracle for me, and I would have really thanked the table topic master for granting me my boon. But nevertheless, even if I'm late, I should make the full use of the opportunity. Don't you agree? So let's say if I'm a high heel sandal of a beautiful girl, well, I wouldn't mind getting pressed by her weight. I could carry all the weight in order in in order to support a loved one, and of course, a little bit of pain is inevitable whenever you want whenever you're going for any great endeavor in life. All right. So now the thing is, I would have multiple utility. I would also be acting as a security, as a source of security in case anyone tries to trouble her. Of course, I would be the first line of defense. So nevertheless, I would always be respected in her eyes. Now, the second thing which I would have to take care of is that I must always be in style, because a beautiful girl is always very finicky about her shoes, because as she takes care of other things, the shoes would be also one of the greatest asset which would be taken care of. So I must be in style, a latest branded product, and I must not wear off. And of course, I must be able to balance her, because the thing is, my balance is very delicate for any ladies. I've seen the most beautiful one of them fall because of little bit of imbalance, because I'm a bit delicate, and of course I have to be balanced well. So nevertheless, that's how life is as well. You have to balance yourself, you have to protect your master, and you have to be in style in order to remain faithful and in tune with life. Over to you, table topic master.
That was really a great take, a humorous one. And let's hope and pray that beautiful girl is not fat, or else you'll be in trouble, real trouble, carrying the weight. Okay, I will hand the stage back to DTM Amjad Ali.
Thank you so much, Geeta ma'am. Really appreciate for conducting this successful session. Session number was 191st. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to thank Toastmaster Geeta Kashyap with thunderous round of applause, please. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And I loved my topic, by the way. I loved my topic. Thank you so much for speaking my heart out. With that, power vested in me as a host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Stay blessed, stay positive. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.